if Donald Trump is elected president of the United States, in a kind of historical way, it's exciting because we will see the actual last president of the United States. It just won't work after that.
Everything is mine. Even if I don't own it yet, I'll have it. You've got Reagan, who this kills me.
Okay, look.
And also, the absurdity of where his sentences might travel.
Did Johnny Depp just become an unexpected political hero? The guy who once thought scissors for hands was a good idea is now cutting through Trump's BS like a hot knife through butter. And let me tell you, Trump is not happy about it. Imagine Trump's face turning as orange as his spray tan when he heard what Depp said. It's like someone told him his toupee was crooked and his tie was too long. Oh wait, that's just his everyday look. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Well folks, it looks like Johnny Depp's getting his sea legs in the choppy waters of politics. Who'd have thought Captain Jack Sparrow would trade his compass for a moral one? But here we are, and let me tell you, it's more entertaining than watching Trump try to pronounce Kuffef for the 100th time. So picture this. Depp, the guy who once thought fighting supernatural pirate ghosts was a solid career move, suddenly starts talking politics. And get this, he's not just mumbling nonsense like he did in that Tim Burton fever dream. No, our boy Johnny's making more sense than a map that actually leads to treasure. Now Depp's been dropping some truth bombs that make Trump's tweets look like they were written by a seagull with a typewriter. We're talking facts so hot they could probably melt the orange right off Trump's face. The more Depp talks, the more you can almost hear Trump's tiny fingers angrily tapping away at his phone, probably trying to figure out how to block Depp on Twitter.
Donald Trump.
He was difficult. I approached Donald Trump as what you kind of see in him when you really watch him. There's a pretense, there's something created about him. How do you approach that? I approached Donald Trump as, and it's not just about being a rich kid or anything like that.
But what exactly did our favorite pirate say that got Trump's toupee in a twist? Well, turns out Depp called Trump's policies harmful and divisive. Ouch! That's gotta sting more than a jellyfish to the face. And let's be real, those are some big words for Trump. He probably needs to ask Ivanka what they mean. Depp didn't stop there though. He went on to say that Trump's administration was a blight on the American dream. Whoa there, Johnny, save some words for the rest of us. But wait, there's more. Depp even called out Trump's handling of the pandemic, saying it was like watching a train wreck in slow motion, but the train is made of toilet paper and the tracks are on fire.
Reagan, back in the day, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Donald Trump, I'm going to build a wall.
You were doing a Trump impression. You did the thing for Funny or Die. You do a great Trump, a really great Trump.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know. That might not be good.
It might not be a good compliment. I don't know.
A fabulous wall, sensational wall. And all of my billions are not going to have to pay for it. No, really, no. Because you know why? Mexico's going to pay for it.
And just like that, Depp went from box office flop to political top dog. Who's ready for President Jack Sparrow? I mean, he can't be worse than the guy who thought injecting bleach was a good idea, right? Well, folks, it looks like Trump's Twitter fingers got a workout faster than his toupee in a hurricane. When Johnny Depp dropped his political truth bomb, Trump reacted like a toddler who just found out the tooth fairy isn't real, and boy was it a sight to behold. Our grumpy Trumpy didn't waste any time firing up his favorite weapon, his smartphone, before you could say "Cobb Pfeff."
Nobody could be more presidential. It's fabulous. I just love the fact that he's unable.
even worse than me.
It's always interesting to watch what's going on. Alec Baldwin does a great impression of him on Saturday Night Live.
I've heard,
I
yeah.
heard that you've never seen that.
No, I haven't.
How is it possible? Who has not seen Alec Baldwin do Trump?
He's unable to to form a sentence, to actually formulate a sentence that becomes vocabulary that actually works together.
Yeah.
He was unleashing a tweet storm that would make even the most seasoned meteorologists scratch their heads. It was like watching a human embodiment of caps lock having a meltdown in real time. Trump's tweets came faster than his excuses for losing the popular vote. He called Depp everything from a washed-up actor to a low IQ individual. Apparently, in Trump's world, anyone who criticizes him automatically loses 50 IQ points. Who knew he had that kind of power? But here's the kicker. The more Trump ranted, the more he proved Depp's point. It was like watching a real-life cartoon, but less funny and more scary. Trump's tweets were so unhinged, even his loyal supporters were starting to cringe. It's hard to defend someone who's acting like a 5-year-old who missed nap time and ate all the cookies. As the Twitter tantrum continued, Trump's spelling took a nosedive faster than his approval ratings. We saw gems like Johnny Depp is a total loser, and I will sue the fake news media for reporting this disgrace.
How can people not know that Alec Baldwin does or see it? If he ever stops doing it, though, would you do it on Saturday Night Live?
Sure.
I can't believe that there are people that have never seen Alec Baldwin do Trump. That is shocking to me.
Well, I've seen Trump do Trump, which is shocking
Yes,
to
that's
me. Alec's done all the work. I can just copy him.
yeah,
That's,
exactly.
you know.
And he didn't think he could do it. He kind of just decided to try it, and he's really good at it.
It seems like autocorrect gave up on Trump long before the rest of us did. But wait, there's more. Trump didn't stop at just insulting Depp. Oh no, he went on a rant about how he's done more for Hollywood than anyone else. He tweeted, "I've made more blockbusters than any president in history. My cameos are huge. Ask anyone." Does he think Home Alone 2 counts as a presidential achievement? As the meltdown reached its peak, Trump threatened to sue, well, pretty much everyone. Depp, Twitter, the dictionary for defining presidential wrong, and probably his own shadow at this point. It's official. Trump's skin is thinner than the plot of Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Well, folks, it looks like Johnny Depp just pulled off his greatest performance yet as the unexpected voice of reason in American politics. Who would have thought Captain Jack Sparrow would be the one to make Trump walk the plank? It's like we've stumbled into some bizarre alternate reality where Hollywood stars are more presidential than the actual ex-president. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This Depp-Trump showdown is far from over. It's like watching two toddlers fight over a toy in the sandbox, except one of them used to have nuclear codes. The real question is, what's next in this circus? Maybe we'll see Godzilla giving TED Talks on climate change, or the Teletubbies explaining quantum physics. One thing's for sure though, this drama is juicier than the ketchup stains on Mar-a-Lago's walls. So grab your popcorn and your Make America Sane Again hats, because this show is far from over. And remember, in the battle of Depp versus Trump, we're all winners, especially the late night comedy writers.